Suleiman, sir.
We just saw you.
You so happen,
Mike's down.
I'm coming down from the Bell 412 police helicopter. We had about 2 hours patrol of the Kaduna Lokoja Benin Express Road. And this is because of the trend in security situation and the traffic congestion we used to have around the festive period, and in particular the Christmas period and the New Year. Being the Christmas Eve, I decided to align with our responsibilities of prevention of crime and ensuring public safety, along with the DIG operations, the Commissioner of Police, FCT, whose other colleagues of Kaduna, Niger, and Kogi are also out. We decided to come out and ensure that our officers and men are living up to these responsibilities of prevention of crime and ensuring public safety. And I must tell you, within the 2 hours we went out on patrol, covering the 3 states, Kaduna, Niger, and Kogi State, we saw a lot of improvement in terms of the provision of adequate security and the control of traffic along that road. And I must tell you, I did not see a single obstruction on that road. Commuters traveling along the route without any hindrance at all. And almost every 10 kilometers or so, I was impressed with the presence of police either in the vehicle or patrol cars, or by the static presence of the police along the road. I must tell you, it's impressive.
In other words, sir, can we get a word of assurance from you that the Yuletide will be hitch-free of any crime and criminality in this area?
By our arrangements, by our plans, by our strategies, we believe that we will do everything possible to make sure that the Christmas and New Year celebrations are crime-free. And not only that, we will do everything possible to make sure that everybody celebrating it has that sense of security to go about that celebration.
IG, would you replicate this kind of patrol today in the northeast?
Well, you wouldn't say that an aerial patrol is possible in the northeast, particularly when the airports where the patrol helicopters are supposed to be fueled, and more so when our colleagues in the military are engaged in activities in ensuring the safety of members of the public in those areas. So I think they lead in that regard in the Northeast.
So how would you describe the response as well as the commitment of the general public towards ensuring that whatever you put in place to ensure their safety, they are actually responding to?
Well, one of it is the fact that everybody is out going about his social or commercial activities. These are the things we expect to see. These are the kind of responses we expect from the members of the public. The only other one I am soliciting for is that I would want members of the public to give us the maximum cooperation by reporting early enough any item you feel is suspicious enough to call the attention of the police or other law enforcement agencies. Similarly, if you see anyone that you believe can be a threat to the peace and security of the public, please report him good enough so that we will be able to find out whether he's a threat or not.
How much deployment have you made to soft targets? Because the pattern that especially the insurgents have taken in the past, they target soft spots like view centers, drinking.
I don't need to say how many we have, but I must tell you we have done enough to make sure that the parks, that's to say the motor parks, the amusement parks, and the roads, the highways, which you can see we are even involved in aerial patrol to make sure they are safe. We have done adequate deployments, but we cannot just win it alone. Members of the public will need to join us in this activity. And I must tell you, it's a serious business, and the response we are getting is also very encouraging, both from members of the public and from the government. Let me say that I congratulate indeed my colleagues who flew us this afternoon. You can see the expertise in it. At any point in time, we found it necessary to go round and around and check and be sure that what we are seeing, what we are suspecting to be obstruction is not obstruction after all. I also want to congratulate the commuters. I can now see they have better highway. Dualizing this road has drastically reduced the go slow, the interventions that we used to have, either from us or from some of our colleagues, to make the road smooth. So I congratulate everyone.
So the area patrol, how do you intend to sustain it, and talking about covering the other parts of Nigeria aside?
Certainly, like the first PRO who also went along with me, I told you, we have quite a number of them, and they are being, that's why they are there actually. In fact, we need more, and I believe we will get more. The more we have, I think the better. If every state should have at least one or two helicopters, we will not only be able to conduct aerial patrols, but we will also be able to pursue even violent criminals. Because if there is no escape route, if there is no hiding place, that alone is a deterrence. And I want to seize this opportunity really to wish Nigerians a Merry Christmas. And in fact, indeed, everyone in Nigeria at all, we wish you Merry Christmas. And we hope that we'll continue to get the same cooperation in the year ahead of us, 2015.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.